Hi YouTube, I'm here today with my video on my DIY fish inserts. I just want to give you an in-depth look into them and how I've been using them. And first, I just want to say that I am in love with these inserts. I never knew how much you can write in a personal size planner until I got these, and I'm just in love. I don't know what else to say other than they're great, and I will not be moving into any other insert for quite some time. I'm just going to get right into it. First, I want to show you the color key and bullet key that I use throughout the planner, and you'll be seeing this throughout this video as well. I'm not going to go into, I'm not going to read the actual keys, but I'll just show them to you. The only thing that's changed on here is my household items are now in orange and the quotes are in teal. Also, my bullet key, we'll just focus on the right side, and then I'll get into detail on this side here when we get into my daily pages. So that's that. First thing I will show you is the monthly chart. I do a little bit of decorating, as you can see, and this is my monthly chart. I do a lot of tracking in here. I put down my bills, my house chores, school assignments, and personal items. So for the first three sections, I don't really track these. These all have due dates on them. So when I write them in, I write them in and then I color in the box when the task is due. And then as they are completed, I will use my bullet key system and just mark it off, letting me know that the task is completed or that it needs to be moved forward, or if the task has been canceled. So that's what I do for the first three. And then for my personal, that's where I'm actually tracking things, such as how often I exercise. I also like to keep track of how often I'm reading, because that's a goal for this year. And I get nauseous sometimes after I eat, so I like to keep track of that too, so I can report that to my doctor, and just some other things there. So I use my color coding system in this chart. Next is the monthly calendar. And I'm sorry for this shadow. There is a lot going on here, as you can see, and this is a work in progress, but I will go through how I've been using this, and I also will show you my November calendar because it's a little clearer and neater. So I'll show you that after we go through this. I use masking stickers here to indicate when I have my kids for the weekend. And I also cross off the days that have gone by. I use these pink stickers to indicate personal days, personal items that's going on those days. And then there's these little green transparent stickers I use to indicate days I have bills due. And now, on days that, when I have tasks or appointments that occur, every day, like every Tuesday or Wednesday, Thursday, I will use, I'll draw a line using the color, the corresponding color. So for my daughter Chloe, she has this Tech Wizards class. Sorry, I'm having so much trouble speaking. Sorry about that. So my daughter Chloe has a Tech Wizards class every Tuesday. So I drew a line in purple because purple is for my kids, and I drew a line across all of the Tuesdays. And I also color in a grid box in that same color on the Tuesdays, letting me know that something is going on for my daughters every Tuesday. I also use the system for school when I have classes, and I have classes Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I've done the same thing, drew a line and colored in a box. And my youngest has also started soccer this week, and that's every Tuesday and Thursday, so I've done the same thing. Now I also keep track of my school assignments on the monthly calendar, and what I do is just color in a box, a grid box in blue, which is for school. So for example, today was the 16th. I already went and crossed off the day because it's pretty much over now. I have 3 blue boxes on the 16th. This one right here. That lets me know. The one box tells me I have class that day, which I already know, but I just like to put it on my calendar. And then I have 2 extra blue boxes colored in that day, which lets me know that I have 2 assignments. There's also a purple box filled in, which means my daughters, there's something going on with my daughters. So I hope that made sense. And I am just going to show you November because I changed it up a little bit so that it's a little, neater. So I'll show you what November looks like. Okay, so here's November, and I am doing the same thing, except I'm going to designate each row of grid boxes for, like, the first row is for my daughters, second is for school, I put that right here, third is personal, the fourth is for household chores. I haven't designated the last row for anything yet. But this way, all my school items are on the second row, all of my daughter's things are on the first row. So it's not all over the place. I hope that made sense. Let's go flip back to October. And for October, I am using the version 2.2 inserts. But for November and December, I am switching to 2.1 because I realize 2.2 has just too much space for me. And I'm not using all of this space. So 2.2, you have a section for monthly reminders, and it, your first week doesn't start right here like it does on 2.1. So I just put my monthly reminders. I just wrote in the dates for all the Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, etc. And then I wrote down any important reminders for those days. We flip that over. I have a section for my monthly goals. And then this I put accomplish, and throughout the month I'll just write down things that I've completed in the month that I feel that I've accomplished these things, and it's something I can reflect back on to see how productive I was throughout the month. This is just a journaling card I just punched in here that I'm using to keep track of my no stationery spend October. I'm doing pretty good. I failed on 2 days, but I'm doing pretty good. This is the back of one of the weeks, and this is where you have like your weekly review. And I'm not using that right now, so I put in and out for letters that I've sent throughout the month. And I just have all my previous weeks and days clipped together. I'm going to just do a quick flip through and show you these pages. Okay, now on to this week. Now my favorite thing about the DIYFish inserts, and I think this is almost everyone who uses DIYFish, I think this is everyone's favorite part, is this. The fact that you have your month, your week, and your day all in one layout. I just love this. I love looking at everything at once, just so that you never miss anything when you're scheduling any tasks or appointments. I just love this. So I'll just show you my week for now. This is the week on one page, and I've divided it into 3 sections. I have school, personal, and my daughters. And so obviously I put down important things for these three sections. Now alongside here, I'm just gonna zoom in a bit. Alongside here, I also color in the grid boxes. The reason why I do this is because when you have like your day open like this, I'm gonna flip this. You have your day open like this, you can't see the other 2 sections back here. So when I color in these grids along this left side, I know that there's something going on for my daughters because, you know, I've colored in purple. I know I have a personal task there. So it tells me, you know, when I have this open like this, it tells me that I need to flip here so that I know what's going on for myself personally and for my daughters. That way I'm never missing anything. So I also, you know, colored in some blue boxes for school, but I really don't need to do that because obviously you could see school right here. Okay, and I am also using the weekly chart. And I basically take everything from the monthly chart and transfer it onto the weeklies. This is assignments, and I also throw in assignments that I get throughout the week on here. I have my bill for the week, and then some chores, and then these are also some small chores that my girls do, and I write them down, put their initial next to it so they know who's in charge of which chore for that day, and B indicates for both. And they obviously haven't been doing too well on their chores this week, but they'll go and cross it off, letting me know that they've done it. And that's just a way for them to, you know, keep on top of their tasks. This also is a tracker for them. They have to read and do homework every night. My oldest plays the violin, so another way for them to keep track of, you know, their tasks and responsibilities. The flip side, you have this weekly blank planner is what it is, and I use it as a meal planner and grocery list, and I just love this. I think I explained a little bit in my last video how I'm using this with the Martha Stewart dewdrops. We just write down our favorite meals on there and take it from our my meal section back here in my planner, and then stick them on the days that we are going to eat these for dinner. And then I build my grocery list off of this. So it works out perfect. I take this to the grocery store with me, and it just, I love this. That's all I have to say about that. And we'll just go into my dailies. Okay, I'm just going to show you yesterday's page because there's just a lot more going on for Wednesday. All right, so I track my mood. I track my weather by putting in those little weather diary stickers I showed you guys last time. I also put a little quote in this box. I do not track how many cups of like water I drink because that's all I drink is water and coffee. So I don't really have trouble staying on top of how many, you know, making sure I drink enough water. Here I have my to-dos, and this is where this part of my bullet key system comes in. I got this idea from the Organized Nest YouTube video, and I will put a link to her video down below. So what I do is I write down my to-dos, and then I try to figure out how long each task is going to take me. Is it going to be less than 5 minutes, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 30, or greater than 30 minutes? And I'll color in the box according to how long that task is going to take me. That way, you know, if I have 5 minutes to spare, there's something I could do, you know, grab garbage bags, which I didn't do. So I hope that makes sense. It helps me be more productive throughout my day, get more to-dos done, and it works for the most part, unless I have a lazy, rainy day like Wednesday. All right, now in here where you have your times from 1 a.m. to 12 a.m., I use this to schedule my day, basically. The first 2 grid boxes I use for classes. The second 2 I use for personal things or things I do at home. And then these last 2 I use to schedule my daughter's events. Like my daughter had violin, so I put that in there to make sure she grabs her violin when she leaves, walks out the door for the morning to go to school. And then they go to their grandma's at this time. Now, in between the two daily sheets, I just have a clear fly leaf that I made, and I just stick some sticky notes with extra to-dos for the week. That's not sticking. And then on this side, I just do a little bit of journaling. That's all I do. And I do the indexing for my DIYFish, the life mapping system. I just love it. There's that. And that's pretty much it. So like I said, this is just working out so great for me. I just love the DIYFish inserts. I really do recommend them, and I will put a link to her shop in the description box for anyone who's interested. And thank you guys again so much for watching my videos and leaving all your nice comments, subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate everything, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great day, guys. Bye.